Let's continue with this flower-like bead. As you can see, we have a couple of them in there. I use a free add-on that comes with Blender to generate all of those exotic pieces, such as this flower piece, this white piece, the star. And to turn that on, you have to go to Edit Preferences. In here, on the add-ons, you search for Extra, and then you turn on Add Mesh Extra Objects. And when you go ahead and Shift A, Mesh, and go to this menu, you have now a lot more choices. And you have rock generator, which is new, the single vertex generator, round cube, torus, and then you got gears, and then you got pipe joints, and then you got landscape. So then you have here extras where you have stars, and then diamonds, pipe joints, and so on and so forth. So a lot more to work with. To make this little flower bead, what I did was, let me move my cursor right in front of it with Shift right click. So I'm going to go and say mesh, a gear. So once you kind of get the overall dimensions to your liking, you just go to edit mode, and I went ahead and selected the outer edge or an outer edge loop with Alt, and then here I'm adding another one with Alt Shift. And now I'm going to go to edge and bridge edge loops. So that closes this. So now I'm going to press Control plus on my numpad, and I'm going to press Alt E and extrude those polygons. And I want to extrude them along normals. So they're going to go out like this. All right, so that's good. And I can now give it a subdivision modifier. So in object mode, select that object, Control 2. All right, so you can see it's starting to look like a little bead. Let's modify the ends a little bit, make them a little bit more stubby. So let's go to edit mode, and let's go Control R. Subdivide this. All right, awesome. So now we have a vertex at the center. So let's go ahead and select that vertex once and then the second time. And now I'm going to go Control Shift plus, and that's going to go through all of those and select them in a pattern. All right, great. So now I can scale that vertex while using my proportional editing. So let's turn that on. Let's make sure that our pivot is at a median point. And now let's try to scale it. So S, we don't want to scale it on Z, so Shift Z. All right, now let's see what happens. Okay, cool. Now let's change this from median point to individual origins. Scale. Awesome. And I'll just scale them forward a little bit more. And let's go change that to median point S, Shift Z. And let's reduce the area of influences. Okay, well, I think that this shape is acceptable to play a role of the variant of this bead right there. We will have to right click and shade smooth that guy. Yeah, pretty cool. And I actually kind of like everything about it. Let's move on, and I will show you in the next segment how I build this Y piece.